And I'm Miss Judy, and we're children's librarians from Harborfields Public Library.
And today we're going to show you how to decorate some cupcakes for Mother's Day. I'm going to show you the first one. We're going to be making a mum using sugar and marshmallows. So the first thing we're going to do is color our sugar. So what you need is a little Ziploc bag, some regular sugar, and some food coloring. So we're going to put some sugar in our Ziploc bag. And then you can add 1 or 2 drops of food coloring. You can always add more if you want to.
Hold it open for you.
Oh, thank you. I think we'll do 2 drops first. 1, 2, perfect. And then you want to seal that up to make sure no sugar falls out. And then this is really fun. You get to mush it all together and the color starts to disperse through the sugar. Just like that. See how it's changing color? You keep going, it starts to look like this, all colored, ready to go. So you want to take the sugar and pour it into a bowl. That way it's easier to dip your marshmallows into. Okay, so next thing we need to do is start to cut our marshmallows. We have some mini marshmallows here. They have a round edge and they have 2 flat edges. So to cut them, you want to put your thumb and your pointer finger on the top and bottom. Use some small kitchen scissors. Your parents can help you if you want. And you're going to cut them diagonally to make little petals. So if you cut them like that, they turn out just like that. And that middle part is sticky. So now the sugar can stick to the middle and make a beautiful color. You can use any kind of colors you want. You can do yellow, orange, pink, anything you want. You can also use some small multicolored sprinkles if you wanted to. I'm gonna do the blue today since I just made those. So you wanna cut up a bunch of marshmallows and then we're gonna start making our flour. You wanna put a little bit of frosting on your cupcake to start, just a small little layer. It can be homemade frosting, it can be from a can. We just use canned frosting today. And then you're going to dip your marshmallows into the sugar, just like this. Dip that sticky end in there, and then it comes out just like that. Looks like a flower petal. And now when you want to start building your flower, you go in circles starting from the outside, and then you're going to work inside. So we're going to start this way, and you're going to keep going. Keep going all the way around. I'll do one more. Okay, that's the start of it. You keep going all the way around the edge and then you can work your way to the middle. You can do one color, you can do 2 different colors. When you're all done, it's going to look like this. And this one I did with 2 different colors. I did orange on the outside and yellow on the inside. And you get a beautiful mum with marshmallows and sugar. And that's awesome. Miss Judy's gonna show you our second cupcake.
Hi guys, so I'm going to show you how to use a pastry bag, and there's a couple of steps that you need to learn before you start using it. So first thing you need is a disposable, I use disposable pastry bags. I like these because I can throw them out because they get kind of messy. You need a coupler that comes in 2 parts, top and a bottom, and I'll show you how that works. And you need a tip, and the tip that I'm using today that made these pretty flowers is the star tip, and it's a number 21, but you can use any tip that you like. I like the star tip because it gives you the nice pretty points, okay? So let me show you how you fill your bag. So you're starting with the bag, you're going to open it up, you drop in the larger part of your coupler, that's the inner part. You're gonna push it all the way down until it can't go anymore, and now you have to cut off this extra piece. So just regular kitchen scissors will do. And you're going to cut off that piece, leave it aside or throw it in the garbage, okay? And then now I'm ready to put my tip on. So the reason why I like using the couplers is because then you can change whatever tip that you are using. If you wanted to do a star and then you want to change to dots, then you can do it that way. So the way that I did it is I placed the tip on, then I take this part that will screw the tip in place. And I just screw it in place. And I make sure that it's tight, okay? The next thing I do is I turn my bag over and I make a cuff. And this kind of takes a little bit of practice to do. You just making a little cup, folding it over like that, so it's nice and flat. So now you take your hand, so now I'm right-handed, so with my left hand, I'm gonna go underneath that cuff because this is where I'm going to press the frosting. And I'm gonna show you. We're just using regular store-bought frosting, and I added some food coloring, but you can use any kind of frosting that you like. So, Kelly, do you mind holding that? Yes, trying to do two things at once is not always the easiest. So I'm gonna take my frosting, and I'm gonna press it against my thumb. Take more frosting, make sure it's full, press it against, and I'm gonna keep doing this until I have enough frosting in there. And it's good practice. And if you notice, every time I press, it helps the frosting to fall down, which is what I want it to do. Just gonna put one more. Thank you, Kelly, I need that. We always need extra hands in the kitchen, don't we? I know. So now you're gonna uncuff, okay? And you're looking at it saying, how is that gonna go out? Now you have to press it all down to the tip, otherwise you won't be able to decorate. So this is where you go like this, and I sometimes just lay it on the table, and I just use the back of my hand to push it down towards the tip, okay? And that's pretty good. Now I take it and I grab the top of the bag. All I did was kind of gather it together like that, pinch it, and twist it. Now this is where it's really important. You twist until you can't really twist anymore, okay? So it's twisted. Now I take the hand that you write with. If you're right-handed, then it's your right hand. You make an L like that. You grab so that you have the bag. And this is how you're going to be using your pastry bag. You're only using your right hand if you're right-handed, your left hand if you're left-handed to do the pressure. This is going to be used just to guide. So all I'm doing is barely touching the coupler with my other hand just to steady my hand. So I have a cupcake and it's baked and cooled. Make sure it's cooled. And now I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna start in the middle. You can do it whichever way you like, but I'm gonna show you how to make a cluster of flowers. So you start by squeezing just your right hand, and you're guiding with your left hand. Squeeze, stop squeezing, and lift. Gonna go in the next spot. Squeeze, stop squeezing, and lift, okay? Squeeze, stop squeezing, and lift. And I'm gonna keep doing that. And now I'm gonna make sure that this is tight. So I'm gonna turn this again and make sure that it's tight. So every once in a while, make sure that you tighten that. Please don't squeeze it with both hands because then the frosting shoots out the top and that'll make a big mess and you don't wanna have a mess in your kitchen. So you're gonna keep doing that until you cover up the whole cupcake, okay? And when you're all done, it starts like this. And when it's all covered, it looks like that, okay? There you go. So we showed you 2 ways to make cupcakes for Mother's Day.
Hope you guys enjoy this. We hope you make some fun cupcakes for your moms, and we hope to see you guys really soon. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.